is coming up to this. He's coming to an event. But look at, it's like an event in an event. He's going to a feast. But he's passing through this portico, this colonnade, where all these people are at, and he notices the one man. They can't get up. They can't get in. And it even says in Scripture that he's recognized that this man has been sick for a long time. 38 years he's been waiting. Do we often wait that long for what we're doing? Do we often look at the things that we're doing and 38 years later, 20 years later, 5 years later, 2 years later, 1 year later, 40 years later, 50 years later, 60 years later? I am still quoting figures that people in this room have been alive on this earth, and those of you online as well. How long do we wait? How long do we wait? And are we waiting on just rippled waters? What is up with that? So here's Jesus. He's coming in. He's going to this event. He comes to these colonnades, these porticos, and here's this man sitting there. And he goes up to him, and he says to him, "Do you wish to get well?" Or, let's try this. "Do you wish to get well?" It's like, okay, is that a little bit obvious? I mean, the man is just sitting there. But yet he's asking. You know what's really interesting right here at this point? The man doesn't know who he is. No idea. And think, these festivals, these events that they had, they were big. They were important. And there's a lot of people. And as if Jesus wasn't known already about what was happening, and he's there. But there's all these people, but he's in this area where there's lame and there's withered. There's those individuals just waiting. They're waiting for the waters to be rippled and all the above. And he goes up to this man, but nobody else is going, "It's Jesus, follow him. It's Jesus, follow him." No. He just goes right up to the man and asks him. And the man doesn't know who he is. But here's what's interesting. Do you think sometimes that we, especially for individuals that don't know him, they have no idea who he is before even how to pray or to ask him to help? But also, some of us know him, but yet, are we still waiting? Are we waiting? Are we just waiting on a circumstance that we see that we think that we're just like this anyway? I'm not saying things don't happen, but what I am saying is, we don't have to wait for an angel to stir the water. And obviously, Jesus knows that right now. But he's not telling the man necessarily who he is. Because he said to him, "Do you wish to get well?" And when he says that, it's the same thing. Can we hear it? Do we hear Jesus saying, "Do you wish to get well?" Or do we hear him saying, "Do you wish to feel better?"